I could start this true story right in the middle of the bad business, as there was plenty of that, much worse than we could have expected, and it came at us from an angle that damn near defied geometry. I could do that, but I won't. Not just yet. We'll get there in time. I mean, it's clear in my head. I can still smell the gun smoke and I can still see Vanilla, her long blonde hair under a black wool cap, wearing a headlamp, dressed in black, climbing up the rocks with a bow, a quiver of arrows, and a rifle strapped across her back. Jim Bob just below her, minus his cowboy hat, wearing a ski mask, a good coat, and hiking boots. His coat pushed back to show a black-handled Colt revolver nestled in its strap holster like a happy snake in its den. On his left side, in a special-made holster, he had a sawed-off 10-gauge, and woe unto whoever stepped in front of that little buddy. Me and Leonard climbed behind them, me starting to feel a little weak with mountain sickness, with a slight tremble in the nerve that ran up my right leg. Leonard, wearing a ridiculous wool hat with bear ears on it, looking like he was doing fine, like he might decide to hang by one hand and drink a Dr. Pepper with the other. If he'd had one on him, I wouldn't have put it past him. Up we went, into the jaws of death, and I'm not being melodramatic. But I won't start there, as much as that memory clings. Let's start at the place where it truly began for us, a time before it went utterly wet, dark, and dangerous. Marvin Hanson said, "I've had enough. I'd rather drive a rusty nail through my dick and into a sinking boat surrounded by sharks than spend another day being a cop. I got the years in. I'm getting out while I'm young enough to waste some of my life properly. What's gone before just feels wasted." "You're not that young," I said. "And for heaven's sake, man," Leonard said. "Just think. You got to know us. That's got to be a plus in your life, right?" "We are warm and fuzzy," I said. "Like a tiger's butthole," Hanson said. "Nope. I'm finished. Put in the paperwork. Done, baby, done." I said, "I guess Rachel is fine with this?" "She's been wanting me to hang up my cop shoes for years. Knowing she's getting me away from you two is a capital reason as well. Wherever you guys tread, disaster follows. 2 times squared with shit-stained shoes." "Sounds kinda shaky as math," Leonard said. "But you did talk a bit of Shakespeare there, so one might cancel out the other." "That wasn't Shakespeare," Hanson said. "But it sounded Shakespearean," Leonard said. "That's worth a few points." "Rachel does hate us," I said. "With a passion," Hanson said. "You quit being a cop, then what you gonna do?" I asked. "Beg your wife for sex and not get any?" "Already living that lack of pleasure, so nothing new. Other kids are long grown and doing all right. My niece is spending a couple years behind bars, but word is she's learning the laundry trade and has made some friends. Rachel might not continue being as mean as a snake now that I'm getting out of the cop business. Maybe I'll get me some once a month or so. May have you draw me some instructions on where what goes and how it's done, Hap. It's been a while." Juvenile bullshit, but that was us. Old juveniles with bullshit. We were sitting at a picnic table in mine and Brett's fenced-in backyard. I had once been stabbed in that very yard, and almost where I was now sitting in a chair. It was my birthday. The stabbing was not a present I had pined for. I nearly died. But I didn't. I'm pragmatic.